as well on YouTube, on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel.
KTYV Sports on FM 105.7 is your home for Steamboat Sailor Sports. Go to steamboatradio.com and click on the Sailors page for game schedules and broadcast times.
Stand up. You just want to center it with the play. Yeah, move it with where they go. All right, I've just got my camera woman here. Bella DeWolf is going to be operating the camera for us as we are getting underway. We apologize for the shakiness of the start, but we had a few technical issues, and I'm a one-man band here. First soccer game of the season for me, so do bear with me for a few minutes as I get players and numbers situated. Vlad and Chase was down in Basalt, Colorado, calling the Moffat County Bulldogs high school football game last night, which was a thriller. We'll have an update on that as well. Steamboat Sailors football team has the week off this week before they get ready for Palisade next Friday night. That is going to be a big contest here at Gardner Field. Of course, you can listen to it on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7, on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com, or by downloading the TuneIn app and searching out KTYV. Which, of course, you can do for this game as well. Your Steamboat Sailors in their home whites, moving right to left on your radio dial. They do have the opening kickoff here. So Steamboat with the kick. They're going to take possession and move it back to their back line. They're running a 4-2-4, it looks like right now. We'll see if that formation changes. Sailors trying to spark some offense here. They haven't scored a ton of goals. They certainly miss Murphy Bowman, who was a stud for the last couple of seasons and netted a record number of goals for your Steamboat Sailors. His shoes have been hard to fill, and just like that, there was a beautiful set play by the Palisade Bulldogs, crossing right to left from down on the goal line, and the header to the far post went over the goal, and it went off a Steamboat Sailor. Oh, we're black. Guess what? Sailors are in all black. Thank you, Luke DeWolf. Again, first game in a while, so the Sailors had an opportunity. Oliver Caparelli is going to take the corner kick here from the right side, and here it goes. Right out to about the 6. Sailors get a shot off. Nice stop. As it trickles in, it was deflected off of a Palisade Bulldog defender. Here comes the big kick from the goalkeeper for the Bulldogs. Sailors settle, push the ball back. Looks like they are offsides on the play, so it'll be a free kick here, or a goal kick here, it looks like, for the Bulldogs. Taking the kick, number 11. Delgado gets it across midfield. Sailors settle, though. Steamboat with the ball. Now they lose possession. Palisade sends it down the left flank. Centering play. Steamboat able to push the ball up to midfield, where it's controlled there by number 26. That's Henry Cardillo. Cardillo pushes the ball forward up to number 30, Daniel Lopez, who's nice to have back on the pitch. He puts it down the left wing side. Shot from the far side, on goal. And stopped by the Bulldogs goalkeeper. And that one goes up to the central part of the field, settled by Steamboat. They're on the attack again, pushing the ball up the central part of the field. Now it's turned away, and the Bulldogs hammer it out to midfield where the Sailors get a header on it on the back line and push it right back into Bulldog territory. Little step over play there by Lopez. He can't control. Dispossessed by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have it at midfield. That one goes out of, no, not quite out of bounds. It's kept inbounds by the Sailors. Sailors back line has control of it. That's number 17, Kevin Castor with the ball. He gets it back to his goalkeeper. Works it up the right side to Devin John. Devin puts it up the right side. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a Bulldog throw on the Steamboat side of the pitch. That looked like an illegal throw. No call, though. And the ball into the central part of the field. Settled by Steamboat. And pushed down the right flank into Battle Mountain territory, Palisade territory, where it will be a Steamboat throw. Steamboat gets it into Oliver Caparelli. Caparelli settles to Lopez. Lopez battling for the ball. Got a man on him. Lopez looking far side. Oh, beautiful set play! And Caparelli couldn't get his head on it. And that one is gobbled up by the Palisade goalkeeper.
Come on, guys.
Tyler Ferguson in goal for the Bulldogs. Steamboat settles, brings it all the way back. Possession is the name of this game. As Kevin Castor gets it back to
that was a nice ball by Joe, man.
Our goalkeeper here. Sailors settling it. Castor with the ball. Central part of the field. Back to the Sailors keep. He works it up the left side. Quick one touch. Up the central part of the field to number 9. That's Alfredo Perez. Perez pushes it down the line. That's Lopez. Lopez centering ball on the foot, off the post, and a rebound shot. Oh, what a stop!
Nice shot, Jack.
Ferguson with a beautiful stop. Sailors had an opportunity as Caparelli goes off the left post. It bounces right back. Sailors get the rebound, and a beautiful stop by Ferguson, and the Steamboat Sailors are dejected, but man, did they have some opportunities. Throw in near side here. Controlled there by Devin John. John with the ball. Works it towards the 18. He's in the box. Looks to shoot. That one goes wide near post side. It'll be a goal kick here. So John with another opportunity. The Sailors, having some chances but can't capitalize. Oliver Caparelli hit the post. And then number 11 with the rebound, which I do not have. Looks like Roshan Richards had an opportunity for your Steamboat Sailors. And a great stop by Ferguson. Now here's a counter-attack by the Bulldogs. They shoot wide of the Steamboat goal. You can watch this game on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. You can find that by going to steamboatradio.com. Here comes the Bulldogs in. Oh, a nice stop there by Castor. Lays his body out. Ball deflects wide. Controlled here, though, by the Bulldogs. Shot goes wide. A nice opportunity there for number 5, Silas Ford. So the Sailors will have a goal kick. Ball settled at midfield here by the Bulldogs, but they kick it out of bounds. It'll be a Steamboat throw. Jean with the throw. John gets it into Lopez. Nice ball. Settled by Caparelli. Caparelli back to Lopez. Lopez works it in. Oh, puts up just ahead of Caparelli. Can he settle? He does. Cross. Goal! Oh, Caparelli made good on that one as he comes down the right side in the box, and he fires a shot at the goalkeeper. Ferguson got his foot on the ball but deflected it to the top bar, and it went straight down and in. So the Sailors on top 1-0, finally able to capitalize here.
Don't be fragile on one goal. Let's go.
32-22 left in this first period. If you're watching and listening online, Bella DeWolf on the camera doing a wonderful job. Steven Spielberg has nothing on her. I don't think she knows who Steven Spielberg is, but that's okay. Ball headed, controlled, and it looks like a dangerous play there. It will be a Sailors free kick.
Boy, it's hard to tell Joe and Alfredo with Joe's short hair now.
Ball pushed out to John, right flank, up to Caparelli. Caparelli at midfield. Turns it into the central part of the field. Here comes Steamboat back the other way. That's Henry Cardillo with the ball. Cardillo loses it. Dispossessed by the Bulldogs, who try to fire it up the right wing side, but a good job by Steamboat to get the ball back. They've got possession coming down the left flank.
Oh, shit.
Oh, bad pass there as it goes out. And it will be a Bulldog throw. Ball settled here by the Bulldogs. Lopez contesting. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be a Bulldog throw on their side of midfield. Bulldogs settle for a second, but a good pressure here by Steamboat. As number 26, Henry Cardillo, marking his man nicely. Bulldogs with the ball, working the right flank now. In front of their own bench, it goes out of bounds. It will be a Bulldog throw as that one goes off of your Steamboat Sailors. Steamboat's back line dispossesses, gets the ball back to their own keep.
Pick it up. Got time. Good ball.
Axel Kovac gets it up. Lopez gets a nice pass there that he could not catch up to.
Daniel Lopez just offside there for the Sailors.
Lopez is called offsides on the play. No wonder he was free and clear. So it will be a Bulldog kick at their about 10-15 yards on top of the 18. Ball settled here by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs in white, Steamboat Sailors in black. Had me confused for the first 30 seconds of the game. Thanks to Luke DeWolf for straightening me out. Kovac. Another offsides call on the play. He puts that ball up to Kevin Castor, who's going to take the free kick here on the right sideline. Sailors moving left to right. He's going to cross fields with that, and it's settled momentarily. Oh, that's going to be a handball. And it'll be a free kick as Reese John couldn't quite settle the ball. It inadvertently bounced off his hand, so they'll call that. Ball put into the box. Kovac with a nice stop, and he's going to throw the ball up the left side, left flank now. Settled by Caparelli, and we got an offsides on the play. Daniel Lopez is looking for that headman break. Could not quite capitalize.
Get it back, guys.
Bulldogs have it on the offsides call. And a nice booming kick into Steamboat territory. Down the right sideline. Shot! Oh, what an opportunity for the Bulldogs. A one-time volley from the right striker sends that ball far post and wide. Kovac is going to take the goal kick here. Pushes it to the far side. And up the wing they go. Settled there by number 28, Joseph Scopa. Scopa pushes the ball forward. Nice headman ball. Oliver Caparelli, I believe that is, on the far side. Crosses it on the ground. Steamboat can't control. Lopez with the ball. Excuse me, that's Perez. And now he loses it, and here come the Bulldogs back the other way. Kovac handles, distributes to John here, right wing side. Castor volleys it up to Richards. I believe that's Richards. The only 11 I have is on the JV, so I'm believing that is Richards getting some time here at right striker. Ball's going to go all the way down to the goal line. Ferguson, the keep for the Bulldogs. What a foot. He puts it right up to midfield from the goal line. And nice job by the Sailors dispossessing momentarily, but here come the Bulldogs. Look out. Looking for a through ball there. They've got it. Coming in to the box. Cuts it inside. Shot off the top crossbar. Oh, my. Number 5, Silas Ford for the Palisade boys soccer team had an opportunity inside the 18. Kovac came out, cut down the angle. He tried to go top corner right, and he hit the crossbar. The Sailors catch a huge break there. Off the goal kick, it is pounded up to midfield. It goes out of bounds into the Sailors bench, and it will be a Bulldog throw. Remember, you can listen and watch this game at the Steamboat Radio YouTube page. Listen to it here terrestrially, wherever you are across the Yampa Valley, on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7. And, of course, on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
Oh, play.
And Steamboat dispossesses here on their side.
Do it. Good ball.
Oh, nice through ball. Lopez down the right looking. Cuts it up. He's got it. Oh, no. What a beautiful goal.
Yeah.
Lopez brings it down the goal line, cuts it up to the 6, and puts it literally right next to the goal post. And the Sailors are up 2-0. Wow.
Lucky this isn't 1-1 right now.
That was a good goal right there.
That was a good goal. That was a good play getting up to it, you know.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, Yampa Valley Bank. Score with Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig, member FDIC.
Ball, they stole it. They should have cleared it. They didn't.
Bulldogs here controlling from their own end. Nice through ball there. Kovac, though, up to the top of the box. He gobbles it up. Kovac, right side of the box. He's going to let this one fly. Big booming kick. Lopez looking to try to get the bounce, but a good play by the Palisade back line as they put it right back into Steamboat territory. Picked up there by the Sailors' keep. Another big booming kick. We've got a game of ping pong going on right now. And back to the back line of Palisade, and they're going to roll it back to their keep. Ferguson with the ball. Nobody on him. And he's got a foot looking to bring it up the right side. That one goes out of bounds. The question is, did it go off a Sailor? It did not. John with a throw-in. Looking there for Cardillo.
He sure as heck was trying to touch it.
Excuse me, that's Richards. Richards. I like Richard. That would be more of a French-Canadian hockey name, so I'm thinking it's Richards. So, ball settled. What's that? Jack Klein is number 11. Thank you so much. Oh, there we go. I see.
Nice.
It takes a village. to help a football announcer call a soccer match. Oh, nice play by Daniel Lopez on the far side. Shot. Good job by the Bulldog D. Back line is able to get it back out. Settled there by Caparelli. Caparelli with the ball. Turns it.
Do it. Nice ball.
Inside there to number 11, Kleins.
Guys, good effort.
And that ball goes out.
All right, guys, let's get a shot.
So my apologies to Joey and Colleen. And controlled and settled and dispossessed here by the Bulldogs. Back over midfield. Palisade with the ball and control. Bringing that ball in, but taken away by Castor and back to the goalkeeper. Silas Ford having himself a good game here at striker. All over the field. There's a through ball there. Kleins.
Win it, Jack. Win it.
Goes down, gets the ball back. Oh, nice move. Centering.
It's all right. Good idea.
Kleins with a nice idea on the cross. Back up over midfield. John with the ball. John. No, I'm sorry. That's Castor. He's a big boy. Perfect at central back. Up to John. Up to Perez. Perez up to Lopez. Dispossessed here by the Bulldogs. Up the central part of the field they go. There was an opportunity, but a good job by the Sailors back line here. And here comes Steamboat down the left sideline. Turning it back inside. Oh, crossing fields. That one's taken away. Dispossessed by the Bulldogs. But John, a good job to get back and just get a foot on it. And that ball deflects all the way back to the goalkeeper. Thrown up to John here on the right wing side. Settled here by Palisade. That's Miller with the ball. Miller loses it to John. Sailors control. Back to Castor. Castor can't control. Settled here by the Bulldogs. Perez doing a good job defending. And the ball gets pushed back to the Sailors goalkeeper.
It's all right. Win it.
Ball bounces over the field. Nice play by Lopez. Lopez with the ball in the 6. Cross. Goal to Caparelli. What a beautiful setup by Daniel Lopez as he slides the ball across the 6-yard line. Sitting far post was Oliver Caparelli, and he buries that, and just like that, it's a 3-0 game. And I'll tell you what, this Palisade team has had some opportunities. The Sailors have gotten a bit lucky. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. But right now, Sailors playing very, very well. Ball controlled off the kickoff by Palisade. Bulldogs put a nice ball down the left sideline. Goes just a bit wide and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for John. John gets it up to Kleins. Quinn Kleins can't control. Settled. Pushed to the central part of the field by the Bulldogs.
Now play it out. Come on. Good ball.
And the ball one-timed up to midfield by the Sailors' back line. They're going to call a push. It will be Palisade's ball. Come on.
What did he throw? A hip in there or something? I didn't see it. It looked like he ducked down. Maybe he hit him. Win it, guys, win it.
So Palisade with the ball on the Steamboat side of the pitch. Dispossessed. Steamboat has it up to Lopez. Lopez looking for Caparelli. He's offsides.
Oh, it's all right, guys.
Good idea there.
Come on, win it.
Straddling.
You're offside. Let him play, guys. Just let him go. Don't worry about it. It's offside, right?
So it's going to be a free kick here.
Stay with it, stay with it. It's all right.
If you want anything to drink it, by bike.
Down the right side it goes.
Water on my bike. If you want to grab it, it's above you. Oh, nice ball. Nice ball. You know where my bike is? It's over here behind the transformer. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Settled here at the midfield line.
Nice ball. It's all right. Stay up. Trust you. Drop. Only ball I have. Oh, win it, guys. Come on. Hey, good look. It's all right. Good look, Henry.
Ball goes out. Henry Cardillo slides, and the ball is put on the left sideline here for the Bulldogs. It will be a throw-in for Palisade. Sailors on top 3-0. We have 17.
Hey, be good, man. Don't go off, don't go off, don't go. Gosh. Oh, man. Ain't shooting this big part. Break his leg.
Throwing here near side. 3-0 the score. Having some technical issues on my end.
What's that? I understand your dilemma.
Sailors football brought to Sailors soccer, excuse me. Depending on what country you're in, it is football. Sailors control. 16:51 left in this first half. Steamboat on top 3-0. Through ball there to Caparelli. Caparelli is onside. He's got a break. Caparelli over the 18-shot goal. Second goal of the game for Oliver Caparelli. And your Steamboat Sailors are on top 4-0. 16:41 left in this first half.
This Palisades team isn't that bad. They shouldn't be letting us beat them by this score. You're not bad. It's like the way you play. That's good team. You just don't stay with them. You know what I mean? These guys shouldn't. They should be right in this game. You know what I mean? They're not that bad. They're not. They could be right with us, like 2-2, 1-1. They shouldn't let those goals happen. They're mentally getting beat. That's what happens to us, man. We just get beat in the head, and that's it. We're done.
So Palisade, after the kick,
playing alternative now, like they don't know what they're doing, and they play.
Control back to Ferguson, who puts it up the right flank. 50-50 ball. Ping-ponging around and finally settled by Palisade on the Sailors' side of the pitch. Down the left sideline, back to the central part of the field now. Good job by your Steamboat Sailors back line, led by Kevin Castor, who puts it back to the goalkeep. Kovac. No. Kovac sends it up the left pitch, now across.
It's all right, good ball. Let's go, guys. The ball!
Oh, and a through ball there to Lopez. Lopez into the box. And just like that, Daniel Lopez makes it a 5-0 game with 15-13 left in it. And I think I've got my technical issues figured out. So we are good. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7. Steamboat Sailor Soccer, brought to you in part by Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated. For all your building materials, go see Skip and the gang at Alpine Lumber. Mountain View Car Wash, helping the sailors clean the competition between town and McDonald's on Highway 40. Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. Russell's Auto Salon at 879-1515. Sailors control off the kick. Castor puts it back to Kovac. Kovac with the ball.
From any age. And that's not even
puts it across the pitch, up to the central part of the field. Steamboat settles. That's Reese John. Perez tries to push that ball ahead. And that one's going to go. Oh, good job by the Sailors keeping it in. Steamboat with the ball. Bryce Zetzman showing some fancy footwork. Zetzman works it back.
Look for it.
John. Cross just out of the reach of Perez. Perez gets it back, though. Nifty footwork as he puts it down the left flank. Looking ahead there to Joseph Scopa. Scopa can't control. And Steamboat now gets it back. Lopez to John. John back inside. Zetzman centering ball. That was John to John. We've got the John brothers here. And Dad is on the PA, which is great. So it'll be Steamboat throw on the far side. 13:24 left in this first half. Sailors on top 5-0. You are tuned to KTYV, Steamboat Sailor Soccer, brought to you by Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean the competition between town and the mountain on Highway 40, right across from Yampa Valley Bank. Pinballing back and forth. Both teams touching it right now in the central part of the field. Sailors now finally get possession. They work it back to Kovac. He's going to one-time that ball up to midfield. And it's sent right back at him. And there's a shot on goal, and he stops it. Up the left front flank. Jean brothers working together. Nice quick little give and go. As Devin John found Reese. Now Zetzman with the ball. Zetzman loses possession. Palisade now bringing it up the left flank over midfield. Cutting it back towards the central part of the field. Castor gets ahead on it. Can't control, though. Picked back up on the far side of the field now by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs down the right flank. Puts the ball into the 18. Kovac is going to come over and pick that one up. He'll walk it to the top of the box now. Looking for his options.
Come on, guys. Ball.
11:45 left in this first half. Sailors.
It's all right. Good idea.
Are up 5-0 right now, dominating. And I'll tell you what, it has been a while since they have dominated, so it's got to feel good for the boys right now. Gotten a few players back. Some additions to the lineup. Hopefully that will start to solidify things here, and the Sailors can have a solid second half of the season. Shot on goal, and just as I say that, the Bulldogs put it in. Quick little through pass down the left side.
Got an attack. I don't know where the hell they're breaking down. They're just not clearing the damn ball.
Goal out from the Palisade Bulldogs. Number 1, Tristan Miller.
They're doing what we do.
Tristan Miller with the goal for the Bulldogs.
Guys, they can take the ball out.
And it was a nice little through ball. I believe that one was assisted by number 10.
Good ball. Pick it up.
Dexter Rudolfo. Palisade with the ball.
I have no idea. 8-2. That's my guess.
Working.
All right, good idea.
Up the right side, back. Touched back to the Palisade goal. Ferguson now with the ball. Looking. He's going to let that one fly. Sends it up to the central part of the field, up to midfield. Controlled by Palisade. Here come the Bulldogs. That's a nice through ball down the left flank. Kovac coming out, and he's going to go get it. Axel with a nice save, and he throws it up.
Stay with us.
And good job by Bryce Zetzman, staying with the ball. Finally settled here to the central part of the field.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Steamboat coming back for it. Settling. Can't see who that is on the far side.
Secure your space, all right.
Even with the glasses, my eyes aren't that good.
Help him, guys. Oh, no,
Steamboat working it along the back line. One-timer there by Castor. And that one is dispossessed. By Palisade. Finally, Sailor's back line works it up the left flank. Oh, nice, beautiful triangle right there.
Take it up, take it up.
Just like Coach drew it up as they work their way up the left flank. And now it's turned back to the Steamboat side of the field.
The ball. Look for the switch.
Well, your number one is really a runner, isn't he?
John working it up to Perez. Perez puts a through ball there. That's been running onto it. That one's kicked out of bounds. It'll be a Sailor throw. Zetzman is going to leave that one for Devin John. Substitutes coming in. Perez coming off the field. And
Win it, guys, win it. Shoot.
looks like Daniel Lopez in for Perez, and here comes
Get back.
the Bulldogs. Back the other way, through ball down the left flank. Oh, that's a nice ball. Putting it back to the top of the 18. Steamboat dispossesses. Oh, that's Lopez with the ball. Slides it across, and that one goes out of bounds. The goal scorer, Trustin Miller for the Palisade Bulldogs, is a sophomore, and he shows he's got some wheels. But a good job by the back line here for your Steamboat Sailors, turning that one away. Sailors with possession at midfield. Now taken back away by the Bulldogs. Here's a long through ball. Castor gets a body part on it, and Steamboat gets possession. Zetzman at midfield. Oh, switches field, looking for his left striker. He put it to space, but nobody was there. Oh, but a good job by Steamboat. Taking that one away. We've got a man in front. That's Zetzman. Zetzman gets a shot off, and a nice stop by Ferguson. Good idea, as that ball was placed perfectly to the far post. And Zetzman certainly had an opportunity, couldn't capitalize. 7 minutes left in this first half. Sailors on top, 5-1. You're listening to Steamboat Sailors Boys Soccer. Steamboat working the ball out of their own end. That's Castor slowing it down, looking for some green, gets it up to Lopez. Lopez taking it over midfield, now pushing it through to Zetzman. Zetzman down the right flank. That one goes out of bounds. It will be a Bulldog throw-in. I'd like to thank Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. Russell's Auto Salon at 879-1515. They come highly recommended. And my vehicle will be in at Russell's next week.
Stay with it.
Getting a bunch of dents and dings taken out of it. I'd like to get another 10 years out of that car. I'm cheap. Or frugal, as my mother would say. 6:09 left in this first half. Bella DeWolf doing an awesome job on the camera.
Come on, win it, guys.
Bella, 10 years old in the 5th grade, Strawberry Park Elementary School. Who's your teacher?
Mr. Mackey.
Mr. Mackey is the lucky teacher. We've got so remember, you can watch this game at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Lopez is going to take the free kick from the far side. There's a wall built, and when you're building a wall, call Alpine Lumber. Nice ball to the far side. Pinching up there for your Steamboat Sailors. His number, is that John? Yes.
Win it.
Kevin Castor, excuse me, who is on the central back line. Ball goes out. John works it back to Axel Kovac. Kovac is going to give it right back to John. John along the right flank. Quick little give and go there. Back to John along the left sideline. Zetzman now puts it high. Bulldogs get a head on it, and Bryce Zetzman's going to throw this one in.
Good ball.
Oh, beautiful ball to Oliver Caparelli. Oh, my. The fans, the linesmen, the refs, everybody's getting into it now. Caparelli is down on the field as he collided with Ferguson, the Palisade goaltender. He got a thigh to the head. The referee now talking to both players. It's hard to say who was at fault. Both players going for the ball. I don't think Caparelli saw Ferguson coming up for the ball. But judging by the body language, well, it is a free kick here for Palisade. We've got 3:28 and counting left in this first half. Sailors on top 5-1. I'd like to thank Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more. Offering you knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. And it looks like a free kick called on the far side. Palisade's going to have a opportunity here before the end of this first half. They have got a free kick just outside the 18 at about, I'd say, 24 yards out. If you're a football player, it's marked at the 15-yard line. But outside the 18, Sailors build a wall. And as I mentioned, if you're building a wall, deck, home, or what have you, Alpine Lumber is the place for all your building materials. Oh, nice stop by Kovac. Rebound goal. A Bulldog got loose. Kovac made the initial stop.
That's why you put a guy on the back post.
And he was gobbled up.
Right there. Yeah, put a guy on that back post. Works every time.
Looks like number 13. Hard to see their numbers.
Number 13, Chase Blomquist.
Chase Blomquist with the goal for Palisade.
Win it.
And off the kick, the ball sent right in. Gobbled up by Ferguson, the Bulldog goalkeep. So the Bulldogs making it interesting right now. 5-2 with 2:12 left in this first half. Clock still rolling. It'll be a Bulldog free kick. We are here at beautiful Gardner Field. You couldn't ask for a nicer morning for soccer. There's a beautiful set into the box. Settled momentarily by the Bulldogs, but a good job by the Sailors D to turn that one away. The back line playing well. Bulldogs now. That ball sent to the far post. Trustin Miller with a beautiful cross. Sailors goal kick, though. Steamboat gets it up the left flank. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a Steamboat throw.
Come on, give him something.
In front of the Palisade bench.
Something, win it. Win it.
And 50-50 ball there, controlled by Palisade. Palisade settling on the Steamboat half of the field, dispossessed. Now Steamboat coming back the other way. Sailors moving left to right on your radio dial. That's Lopez. Lopez in traffic. He puts it through, turns on the afterburners. Shot! Oh, turned away by Ferguson. A beautiful stop by the Palisade goalkeeper. As Daniel Lopez showed what kind of speed he has. Oh, my God. He found a gear that nobody had and was able to just blow past the defenders. The ball does deflect off Ferguson, so it will be a Sailor corner kick. Lopez puts that one in back to the 18. Settled momentarily there by Reese John, but he can't control it. Here come the Bulldogs back the other way. Look out, they've got a head of steam. Into Steamboat territory they come. Nice little pass. Top of the 18. He's offsides right now. And Trustin now settles it. And that's going to do it. So after one half of play, we are tied. No, we are not tied. 5-2 the score. We're going to take a quick halftime, and then we will be back on KTYV. Sports on FM at 105.7 with second half action. It's Steamboat Sailors Soccer. You can also watch this game on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel.
This turned out great. Just a reminder. You can podcast us. You can podcast Ben Mallett, Clay Travis, Dan Patrick, Rich Eisen, Colin Cowherd.
It sounds great, and it works.
Chris Broussard, Rob Parker, Doug Gottlieb.
It's so very good.
RJ Bell, Jonas Knox, Jason Smith, and Mike Harmon.
Everybody has to do it.
You can podcast us whenever, wherever you are.
Let that one sink in.
We're Fox Sports Radio. Sports at the ready. This fall, Fox is your home for the greatest lineup in television. Thursday night football, Friday night SmackDown Live, Big Noon College Football Saturday, and Fox NFL Sunday. This fall, only on Fox.
Cone will give it to Jonathan Taylor over the right side to the 15, to the 10, goodbye to the 5, touchdown, Wisconsin. Jonathan Taylor is in for the second time today, and it's 13-0, the Badgers.
Matt LePay from Learfield IMG College, Wisconsin, rolling as expected over Kent State. 35-0. They just started the second half there. And Jonathan Taylor, by the way, trying to get in the Heisman conversation, and he should be. How about these numbers right now, Dan? 19 carries, 186 yards, 4 touchdowns on the ground already for Jonathan Taylor. He's also caught a touchdown pass. He has scored all 5 touchdowns in this game for Wisconsin. So look at that. See that? Look at that right there, Dan. Look at that. 5 touchdowns. Oh, no. Wait a second. Yeah,
it's like
5
OCD.
touchdowns.
It's OCD, right? Like it fulfills your OCD-ness because it's just Jay Taylor. In the scoring plays and these scoring drives.
Yeah.
He'll have an opportunity. It's not going to happen to win a Heisman at Kent State, against Kent State.
No, it doesn't.
But when you've got back-to-back weeks against Ohio State and Iowa, that's where you can end up making your statement.
Again, as a Heisman voter, that's what I'm looking for. What do you do in the big games that count? And Jonathan Taylor definitely on the radar. By the way, we'll have a Heisman update where we stand coming up here in about 40 minutes. We were talking earlier about your Buckeyes. By the way, Steve Hartman, Dan Byer with you on this big Saturday. Dan, about Ohio State and Ryan Day, not only continuing the machine in Columbus, but maybe taking another level.
Well, yeah. Can I interject just because I want to leave the Taylor thing for a second? Because I posed the question to you, and then we spoke with Alex Marvez. But
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Mountain View Car Wash, Steamboat Ace Hardware, Russell's Auto Salon, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals,
and the Paoli Group with Colorado Group Realty.
It's time now for Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace. You're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Let's go, Sailors! Hi, I'm PJ Ward, President of Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat's only locally owned bank and proud sponsor of the Steamboat High School soccer broadcast. Well, falls upon us this time for some hometown soccer on the Gardner pitch. Yampa Valley Bank congratulates each player on the Sailor soccer squad. Steamboat High School athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. If you're looking for a better banking experience, walk, or better yet, slide tackle through our doors. Remember FDIC, equal housing lender.
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor Sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where there are no Hail Marys, just awesome touchdown dances.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
From Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell Auto Salon.
879-1515.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name is Sam Brown, and I'm a senior. My number is 27. I prefer to be a defender. I've been playing for probably 10 years. I also like to play ultimate frisbee and spike ball and cornhole. Outside of school and sports, I'm also involved in National Honor Society and Business Club. I'd like to go to college at DU or CU. And will I play in college? Maybe. I definitely won't play club. In 10 years, I see myself on a beach with a successful relationship. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite movie is Talladega Nights, because if you ain't first, you're last. I like this movie because it's funny. Last summer, I traveled a lot. My goal for the season is to hopefully win the league. My goals for life are have a successful business. What I will remember most about being a sailor is when we, as a team, carry a tree up Mount Zirkle. I'm Sam Brown. I'm a senior, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Managing local land involves balancing resources such as agriculture, water, and wildlife. I'm Brian Ripley, and I have over 16 years of experience managing ranch resources as your neighbor here in Route County. I'm the Ranch and Rural Property Specialist for the Paoli Group with the support of Colorado Group Realty. Put your trust in someone that has the practical experience and knowledge to help you with all of your ranch, rural, and equine property needs. I aspire to help you reach all of your real estate goals. I'm Brian Ripley, and you can find me at thepaoligroup.com in the ranch division.
Steamboat Resort Spirits has been welcoming the world to the Yampa Valley for more than 30 years. Hi, this is Todd Siefkin, Executive General Manager for Steamboat Resorts. With a large array of properties situated around the mountain base, we can host you, your family, and friends for your next Steamboat vacation. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for your Locals Connection discount. That's 879-8000 or go online to steamboatresorts.com. Steamboat Resorts, the lodging leader.
Hi, Steamboat friends. This is Charlie Green from Mountain Mattress and Furniture. Do you ever notice how grumpy your parents get when house guests arrive? Or how mean your big sister gets when you have to share her room for the weekend? I've got the secret to keep everyone happy. Stop by Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane for the best price and selection on Serta, Tempur-Pedic, and Simmons mattresses. Plus a great selection of linens and even comfy mattresses for the pull-out couch. If everyone sleeps, everyone stays happy, and a great mattress from Mountain Mattress and Furniture is the secret.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Well, hopefully the high school.
My name's Alfredo Perez. I'm a senior at Steamboat Springs High School. My number is number 9. My position is center mid. I've been playing for 5 years. I also like to play basketball. Outside of school sports, I like to also be involved in mountain biking. I'd like to go to college at CU Boulder. I don't think I'm going to play at a college. In 10 years, I see myself being an engineer. My favorite subject in school is math. I don't have a favorite movie because I've watched so many. Last summer, I went to watch a soccer game. I went to go watch in Denver, Mexico, and Canada. My goal for the season is my goals for life are to be successful. Being an engineer.
If I could call you Bella,
what I will remember about being a sailor is playing in the soccer season. My name is Alfredo Perez. I'm a senior at Steamboat Springs High School. Proud to be a sailor.
Are you still driving?
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Basketball right now. Perfect.
Let's go, Sailors. Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of the Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat's only locally owned bank and proud sponsor of the Steamboat High School soccer broadcast. Well, fall's upon us. It's time for some hometown soccer on the Gardner pitch. Yampa Valley Bank congratulates each player on the Sailor soccer squad. Steamboat High School athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. If you're looking for a better banking experience, walk, or better yet, slide tackle through our doors. Remember FDIC and equal housing lender.
This is Skip Yurdo from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. We are proud to sponsor Steamboat Springs Sailor Soccer this season. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailor Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Mountain View Car Wash, Steamboat Ace Hardware, Russell's Auto Salon, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals,
and the Paoli Group with Colorado Group Realty.
It's time now for Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Oh, win it back, guys, win it back.
We are back live at Gardner Field. Second half action underway. Your Steamboat Sailors with a 5-2 lead right now over the Palisade Bulldogs. And there's Lopez trying to add on another one as he sends that one over the crossbar. It will be a goal kick here for the Bulldogs. I need to apologize to my camera woman here. I changed her name in the first half. I added a B.
Come on, move.
And was calling her Bella all first half, and really her name is Ella. I don't know if she's going to forgive me or not, but she's still on the camera. She's a professional, and we appreciate that. So Ella DeWolf doing a wonderful job here on the camera. You can watch this game on the World Wide Web. Go to YouTube and search out the Steamboat Radio page, or go to steamboatradio.com and click on the link, which will get you to the Steamboat Radio page. Either way. Of course, you can listen to this game terrestrially on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. Sailors with a 5-2 lead. Bulldogs with the ball on the Sailors side of the pitch. Throw in here, almost at the corner flag for Palisade. Gets it in, quick give and go. Cross there to the far side, top of the 18. That one deflects off a Bulldog and goes out of bounds. It'll be a Sailor throw.
Steamboat,
far side.
Toes, guys. Come on, move. You've been walking like they're half dead here. Come on, guys.
Peter Dorr with the throw in there on the far side. Excuse me, that was Devin John. Back to Axel Kovac in the goal. Axel puts that ball up to the central part of the field, where it ping-pongs off a Bulldog head, battling for that. Joseph Scopa, nice through ball. He's got Caparelli with a shot, and that one goes over the crossbar near side. 5-2, 36-39 left.
If you guys are tired, get a sub. Pressure. Now's the time to press. Terry, let's go.
Ball off the goal kick, kicked out to the central part of the field, settled there by your Steamboat Sailors, as Quinn Klein's able to bring that ball down. Now it's contested by several white shirts. Sailors in black moving right to left on your radio dial in this second half with a 5-2 lead. Bulldogs trying to work it down the left sideline. Castor able to work it back to Kovac in the goal. Kovac one-times it up to Perez. Perez, quick little give and go there. Can't get the go, though. And Palisade back the other way. Shot on goal, and a nice stop by Kovac.
Guys that are open.
And he's able to stop the ball.
Let's go, corner.
No, they're going to call a corner kick. They're going to say that ball went out of bounds off of Kovac. Looked like he stopped it. Wisely tried to.
Dude, I would do line drills with these guys.
So it will be.
What is going on?
A a corner kick here, far side for the Bulldogs. Ball put in to the box, far side. Sailors able to turn it outside. It'll be a white throw in here. So Bulldogs have the throw in on the Steamboat side of the pitch.
Come on now.
Silas Ford, nice corner kick. Throw in here for the Bulldogs. They still have possession momentarily. Now it's up to Lopez. Gets a head up to Caparelli. Caparelli slows it down.
What are you doing? Oh, you're killing me. Get rid of it.
And the ball crossed. And Sailors can't control. Settled now by the Bulldogs as they work it back to their back line. All the way back to their keep, Ferguson.
Come on, Steamboat, win the ball, guys.
Ferguson puts it up. Right sideline here for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs work it through traffic here. Maintain possession. Perez, nice tackle there. Trying to slow the play down. Bulldogs still with possession. But a nice job there by Perez. Gets in there. Sailors take it away. Dispossess. Through ball there. And Lopez is offsides. So a tough one for your Steamboat Sailors. Colorado Avalanche playing a little later tonight against the Wild at 7 o'clock.
Come on, guys, mark up.
CU Buffs will be playing at 2 o'clock against Arizona. Some playoff baseball as well happening, so a good day in sports.
Look at the team, man. Come on, Joe. What are you doing?
So the ball goes out of bounds. It will be a Sailor throw-in. John on the far side.
Ben, I think I'd sub.
Scott Castor,
right now.
who one-times that ball. Big volley up the sideline.
But I'd sub him.
And Caparelli tries to settle. It goes off of him. And it will be a Bulldog throw at midfield, far side of the pitch.
I mean, they're not playing like they really want to win right now.
Daniel Lopez can't settle. Now Caparelli. Oh, ball through to Caparelli. Now Lopez and Caparelli side by side coming in. Lopez has got his man. Goal! Sailors make it a 6-2 game.
Just got to reinforce crappy play.
Daniel Lopez turns on the afterburners. He had Caparelli, but he didn't need him. They broke through on a nice through ball. It was 2-0 on the goaltender, and there was nothing Ferguson could do on that one. Steamboat Sailors on top 6-2, and if my math serves me correct, I believe that is either the third, I believe it's a hat trick for Lopez, but both Caparelli and Lopez have at least 2. My statistician quit on me today.
That's it. Push up on him now. Come on. Come on, run, guys. Quick, be quick.
Shot on the Sailors' keep. Turns it away, gets it up to Lopez. Lopez dispossessed momentarily, gets the ball back. Lopez with some green. Excuse me, that's Perez. Perez looking for Lopez. Now Castor comes back in. Ball pinballing around here on the Sailor side of the pitch. And Lopez takes the ball away, dispossesses, looking for Caparelli. Caparelli can't quite catch up to that through ball. Scooped up by Ferguson. He throws it up. And settled here momentarily by your Steamboat Sailors. Quick little give and go. Central part of the pitch there. Joseph Scopa working the ball nicely. Now settled by Castor. Now a through ball here. Looking for Lopez. He is upended on the play, and it will be a dangerous play on Lopez. It will be a free kick here for the Bulldogs.
What was that called? Falling down, I suppose. I don't think he kicked him when he got in there. I wouldn't have called it on the defender, and I said wouldn't have called it on the offender. Maybe he's saying dangerous.
30 minutes, 32 seconds left, and the ball crossed to the off the free kick down to the left flank, and that one brought in, and Palisade scores a quick goal.
Hustle up like you want to win. Come on.
6-3 the score now. Palisade cuts the lead by 3. 30-28 left in this ball game. Sailors still have a commanding lead, but this one is back and forth. It's more like a hockey game than a soccer match. Sailors control off the kick. Back line, working it along to the cross field. Now they work it back up to Lopez. Lopez through ball there to Caparelli. Caparelli streaking in. Shot. Nice stop. He's offsides, though. Caparelli was just a step offside.
Okay, players are supposed to play the ball. God, listen to a whistle and stop playing.
29-47. Left in this first half. Big booming kick. Controlled by Steamboat. Sailors work it down the right flank. Up to Caparelli. Caparelli down the... Oh, nice through ball there. Can the Sailors get a leg on it? They do. Ferguson comes out, and there's a goal by your Steamboat Sailors. Caparelli set that one up, but I'm not sure who put it. Cardillo with the goal. So Henry streaking in, stayed with the ball. The keep came out.
All right, guys, good play.
On a 50-50 ball, and Cardillo won it. Was able to settle the bouncing ball and put it in the back of the net, and just like that, it's 7-3. Sailors control. Off the kick. And now Palisade dispossesses. They're trying to work it down. Nice slide tackle by John. He puts the ball up to Lopez. Lopez through to Quinn Kleins. Jack tries to settle. Ball goes out of bounds. Sailors will have the throw into Perez. Perez can't settle.
Help him, guys.
Lopez back to John. Reese John puts it up. Now the ball's dispossessed, and here comes the Bulldogs back the other way. Castor chasing the ball down, and that could be an interference. He's pushed over, and it will be a Sailors free kick here. Off the free kick, up to Perez. Perez settles here, central part of the field on the Sailor side of the pitch. He gets it up to Lopez. Lopez through ball. This time Caparelli's onside. He's streaking in. He turns on the afterburners. A nice stop by Ferguson. Ball deflects out. It's still in play and fired out. Now Castor gets it at the central part of the field. Sailors need to regroup. Steamboat settling. Lopez working it along the sideline. Now he works it back to Axel Kovac, the goaltender here for your Steamboat Sailors. Kovac crosses field, switches fields. A nice ball. Henry Cardillo can't settle. Palisade with the ball. Turning it back the other way. Cardillo to Lopez. Lopez now switching fields. Another beautiful through ball. Sailors onto it one time. What a stop by Ferguson. Oh, that was a beautiful opportunity there by your Steamboat Sailors. They will get the corner kick, but Joseph Scopa, he'll see that one in his sleep as the Palisade goaltender made an incredible stop. So it looks like Lopez coming over to take the corner. Scopa going to work his way into the 18. Here comes a nice set ball looking for Castor, and he could not get his head on it. 26:39 left in this game. Sailors with a commanding 7-3 lead. You are tuned to Steamboat Sailors Soccer, brought to you by our friends at the Paoli Group. If you're searching for your own prime real estate, give them a call at 870-0552. Goal kick. Controlled by Palisade. Palisade working it over midfield. Sailors dispossessed, though. This back line has been fairly strong today. Oh, bad ball. Palisade gets it back, and that ball's chipped in. A nice play by the striker for Palisade, number 17. Josh Myers made a sweet move to dispossess the Sailors back. And Kovac found himself way out of position as he was coming up just to try to gather the ball up from his defensive back, and that did not quite work out the way the Sailors wanted it to. So 7-4 now. Sailors with a comfortable lead, but with the way balls have been going in the net during this game, Steamboat needs a little bit more insurance. I'd like to thank our friends at Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. If you've got friends coming to town, give them a call. 879-8000. Ask for the Locals Connection discount. Palisade back the other way. And they're calling him offsides. Didn't look like it, but we'll take it. So Palisades offsides on the play. Sailors will have the free kick. Oh, what just happened?
Come on, Steamboat, keep playing. Play. Nice. Oh, that's nice. It's all right, guys. Talk to him. Good ball. All right, good ball. Pick it up. All right, Henry, good hustle. Good hustle. He smells the blood now. We got one, He smells it. All right, keep playing, guys.
Is brought to you by
Move for him.
We are back live. We are having some technical issues here, but Steamboat Sailors on top, 7-4. 23:34 left in this ball game. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7. Steamboat settling on their own end. Castor with a big booming kick, switches fields, tries to go down the right flank, but that one goes out of bounds. It'll be a Palisade throw-in. Sailor Soccer brought to you in part by Mountain Mattress and Furniture, located on Loggers Lane, offering you the best prices and service without leaving the valley. Shop local and sleep great. Throw-in controlled here by Palisade, dispossessed momentarily by the Sailors, but Palisade able to work the ball up the left sideline, now to the central part of the field. Sailors settle. Ball pinballing around. Cardillo brings the ball to the pitch. And now dispossessed, and here comes the Bulldogs back the other way. Great head by Castor. Lopez now with the ball. Lopez putting it through, looking for Quinn Kleins. Kleins streaking down the left sideline. Stops. And it's going to be a Steamboat kick, and it looks like it's going to be a PK as Quinn Kleins was tripped inside the box. So the Sailors get a big break, up by 3, 7-4 with 22:23 left in this ball game. I'd like to thank Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank. Score with Yampa Valley Bank with 2 locations in Steamboat and Craig. Quinn Kleins with the free kick here as he was tripped in the box, puts it on the ground, and just skirts it underneath the diving Palisade goaltender. The goalkeeper was a little upset. That makes it 8-4 as he nearly got that one. He dove in the right direction, but couldn't come up with it. 22:23 left in this ball game. Sailors up 8-4. Steamboat. Palisade controlling the ball, working it across their back line on their side of the pitch. Sailors finally contesting, but definitely the clock is no longer Palisade's friend here as they are down by 4. It has been an explosive soccer game, though. 8-4 the score, Sailors on top. That ball cleared out of bounds by your Steamboat Sailors back line. It will be a Palisade throw, and Bulldogs put the ball in control, far sideline. Good job by Castor. He puts it to John. John kicks that one out of bounds, so it will be a Palisade throw-in on the far side. Steamboat gets the ball back, though.
Stay with it.
Good job. Far side, Scopa works it in. That looks like Cardillo. Cardillo can't control. And Palisade now dispossesses. Through ball here, offsides. And we will take that. So a free kick for your Steamboat Sailors on the offside, up to John on the far side. John up to Scopa. Scopa can't control. Palisade with the ball now. Palisade, central part of midfield. Good pressure by your Steamboat Sailors. Perez dispossesses. Perez over to Lopez. Lopez in traffic through three white shirts. Can't get through. And the ball shot back all the way to Kovac. Kovac controls, and he's going to punt this one high, way over midfield. And a one-time, beautiful ball to Caparelli from Lopez. Caparelli at the top of the 18, turns and shoots, goes wide of the net, and that makes it 8-4. 20 minutes left in this second half. Sailors on top, 8-4. Goal kick here. Ella DeWolf on the camera. You can watch this game online at the Steamboat Radio YouTube page. Of course, if you're listening to KTYV Sports on FM, you're home for Steamboat Sailor Sports here in the Yampa Valley. You can also listen by downloading the TuneIn app, and searching out KTYV. Oh, there's a beautiful cross far side looking for Quinn Kleins. Oh, just misses far post. He had the right idea, though. Had the goalie out of position and just put it by the far post. Could not get that one to bend in. $19 minutes and counting left in this ball game. Sailors up 8-4. Goal kick cleared to midfield. Bulldogs turn and fire it down the left flank. Good job by John on the far side. He turns that one up the right sideline, kept in momentarily by the Bulldogs. Castor's going to get the throw-in, though, for your Steamboat Sailors. Steamboat loses possession, but a good job by Perez, who's had a nice game. Not the biggest kid, but he definitely plays big. Cardillo settles. Lopez, he is a master of the through ball. And now he gets a through ball here just a little behind him. Slows it down. Caparelli in traffic looking for a man far side. Had Quinn Kleins. Couldn't get the ball to him, though. Ball cleared. Steamboat, though, with possession. Works it down the left flank. That's Daniel Lopez. Lopez along the sideline. All the way down to the corner. Kicks it out. It's going to be a Steamboat corner, I believe. They're saying it went off of Lopez. He is not happy about that. I'd like to thank Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. Easy to find on the other side of the tracks from Walgreens. Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean the competition between town and McDonald's on Highway 40. Big clear off the goal kick, settled by the Sailors, though, through ball, looking for Caparelli. Could not handle it. Caparelli, though, battling for it. That one goes out of bounds. Sailor corner. Great play by Caparelli. They're not giving him the corner. I thought they were pointing to the corner flag. It will be a goal kick. Sailors on top, 8-4. 16:52 left in this second half. Goal kick. Settled momentarily, or at least the Sailors get a boot on it. Now it's settled by the Bulldogs. Palisade trying to get a quick score here. Castor up to the task, though, sends it back to Kovac. Sailors trying to work it out of their own end. Quinn Kleins tries to keep it in. Nice effort. And that one's going to go out of bounds. It will be a Palisade Bulldog throw right in front of us here. Bulldogs in white, moving left to right on your radio dial. Sailors on top, 8-4. Quinn Klein's some nifty footwork, but can't get it to Perez. Dispossessed. Palisade now with the ball. Palisade pushes it to the outside. Oh, nice slide tackle by Quinn Kleins, who gets all ball.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
And through traffic. And a good job by your Steamboat Sailors as Scopa gets back. And Palisade still with possession. Scopa definitely challenging, and John takes it away. Through ball there, he's off. Oh, Caparelli, just a little bit offside there.
All right, guys, good idea.
Sailors had a nice thought there, but it didn't quite work out. 15-20 left in this game. Sailors on top, 8-4. Thanks to our friends at Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean the competition between town and the mountain. Also like to thank Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. And a push from behind, that's got to be a Steamboat free kick here. Lopez had the ball, and the Sailors will get the free kick. Taking that near side for Steamboat, that's Reese John. He and his brother anchoring the right and left flanks. His brother Devin John having a nice game on the far side. Sailors looking for their second win of the 2019 campaign. A much-needed victory here as they head into the second half of the season here. Sailors beat the Bulldogs 5-2 on the 7th of September on the road. That ball crosses and goes out of bounds on the far side. It will be a Palisade throw. 14:03 left in the ball game. Thanks to Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more, offering you knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. West Steamboat on Highway 40, Curve Plaza. Caparelli through ball, Scopa offsides. Had a man wide open, but I believe that's Scopa on the far side. These black jerseys, a little easier to read than the football uniforms. Sailors are going to get the free kick here. Caparelli is going to take this ball just out of the 18, just outside. Top of the box, shot, goal, Caparelli. Oh, a beautiful shot. Low and hard to the far post. Right through the wall. I don't even know how that one got through the wall, but that was a beautiful ball. Obviously, when they built that wall, they didn't go to Alpine Lumber for their building materials because the Sailors penetrated that. I'd like to thank our friends at the Paoli Group. If you're looking for your own prime real estate, give Chris and the gang a call at 870-0552. Also like to thank Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. If you've got friends coming to town, give them a call for the Locals Connection discount at 879-8000. Bulldogs controlling, working it back to Ferguson. Steamboat on top, 9-4. Caparelli definitely has at least a hat trick. Is that 5 goals now? Shelby, of course, sports editor here for the Steamboat Pilot today, helping me out. Lord knows I need all the help I can get. 4th goal for Oliver Caparelli, so a nice game. And Palisade working the ball up from their own, dispossessed by Lopez. Lopez through traffic. He lets one fly. That one drifts to the left of the goal. It will be a goal kick here with 12 minutes and counting in this second half. Sailors on top, 9-4. I'd like to thank Charlie, May, Harris, and the gang at Mountain Mattress and Furniture. Easy to find on Loggers Lane, offering the best prices and service without leaving the valley. Shop local, sleep great. You want to go take one of those naps for one of those mattresses for a test nap? You can do that.
Pick it up.
Sailors, control. John works it up the sideline. Nice ball. And that one's going to drift out of bounds. And it will be a Bulldog throw with 11:29 left in this ball game. Sailors on top 9-4. Sailors putting on a nice performance, letting a couple of goals that they would like to have back, but all in all, when you've got a 9-4 lead, you'll take it. Goals and wins have been hard to come by here in this 2019 campaign for the Steamboat Sailors boys soccer team. John with the ball. Works it to Quinn Kleins. Kleins near side here. Looks to switch fields into the 18.
Pull it down, guys. Pull it down.
Cardillo tries to settle it. Can't. Ball pinballed out off a couple of Bulldog heads. And they settle it here. Near sideline, crossing into the central part of the pitch. Castor. And the whistle has blown. That's going to be a free kick here for Palisade. 10:25 left in the ball game. Sailors up 9-4. Sailors building a wall of their own. Free kick here for the Palisade Bulldogs. About 24 yards out. Over the wall it goes, and a nice stop by Kovac. Kovac has got men all over him. No offsides called. And we got a Sailor hurt, but the Bulldogs were able to get that one in to cut the lead to 9-5. Clock stop with 9:48. And we'll take a quick timeout here as we've got a Sailor down on the field. Is that Charlie Welch?
Managing local land involves balancing resources such as agriculture, water, and wildlife. I'm Brian Ripley, and I have over 16 years of experience managing ranch resources as your neighbor here in Routt County. I'm the Ranch and Rural Property Specialist for the Paoli Group with the support of Colorado Group Realty. Put your trust in someone that has the practical experience and knowledge to help you with all of your ranch, rural, and equine property needs. I aspire to help you reach all of your real estate goals. I'm Brian Ripley, and you can find me at thepaoligroup.com in the ranch division.
You know what you're talking about.
Let's go, Sailors! Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of the Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat's only locally owned bank, and proud sponsor of the Steamboat High School soccer broadcast. Well, falls upon us this time for some hometown soccer on the Gardner pitch. Yampa Valley Bank congratulates each player on the Sailor soccer squad. Steamboat High School athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. If you're looking for a better banking experience, walk, or better yet, slide tackle through our doors. Remember, FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Skip Yerdorf from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. We are proud to sponsor Steamboat Springs Sailor soccer this season. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, contractor's choice, the homeowner's
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where there are no Hail Marys, just awesome touchdown dances.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell Auto Salon.
879-1515.
We are back live at Gardner Field. Injured sailor taken off the field. Looks like a hurt ankle. One of the John brothers. I always hate to see that. And the ball, central part of the field, controlled by Lopez and your Steamboat Sailors. Sailors have getting some younger kids on the pitch. Castor with the ball, though. He is taking it down the left sideline. He's got some wheels. Castor turning it on, coming coast to coast. Puts on the brakes, puts it to the top of the box, and that one's cleared by a Bulldog midfielder. What an effort by Kevin Castor. Gosh, he's got wheels for a big kid. Through ball there. Castor wants to get a goal. He's been anchoring the back line pretty much this entire game. Ball settled here by your Steamboat Sailors. Good job by Lopez to get back. He's had a nice game. Or excuse me, that's Perez. But Perez has had a nice game, as has Daniel Lopez. Oliver Caparelli with 4 goals on the afternoon. And your Steamboat Sailors on top 9-5 with 8:16 left in this second half. Castor with the ball on the back line. He gets it back. Charlie Welch in the net for your Steamboat Sailors, as we're seeing a bunch of substitutions. Through ball here to Daniel Lopez. Lopez is going to let that one ride down the sideline. Now he crosses. Beautiful ball. Looking for Alex Spiegel on the back post. Spiegel couldn't quite get his head on it. Little out of his reach. 7:40 left in this ball game. Sailors on top 9-5. No shortage of goals and excitement here as your Steamboat Sailors are on to their second victory of the season here. Both wins coming against this Palisade Bulldog club. Bulldogs settle at midfield. Try to push it down the left flank. Good job by the Sailors' back line there. Get a head on it and put it over midfield. Steamboat battling. Spiegel loses it. It goes out of bounds. Nope. It looks like it's going to be a free kick here. Not sure what the call was. Maybe an offsides. Ooh, big booming kick. Into the 18 it goes. And that one's going to go across the goal line, and it will be a Sailor goal kick here. Charlie Welch is going to take that. Welch gets it up and out quickly. And that one's dispossessed. And here come the Bulldogs back the other way. Sailors turn that one out. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in here with 6:20 left in the game for the Bulldogs. Throwing far side. And that one deflects back out of bounds. Another throw-in here for Palisade. Palisade on the far side. Sailors setting up in their own box. Palisade throws it into the box. Bounces out. Steamboat. Spiegel up to Lopez. Lopez settling. And overruns that ball. Good defensive play here by the Bulldogs back line. Sailors getting a little cute. Uh-oh, here comes Palisade back the other way. 2-on-1 on Charlie Welch. Goal. So with 5:29 left in this game, 9-6 the score. You'd think we were watching a lacrosse match, but no, it's soccer.
On goal line by Reese John.
So the goal scored by Palisade here cuts the lead to the 3. Steamboat tries to get the through ball there. Lopez is offsides. Perez with a nice play. Sailors can't control, goes out of bounds. It will be a Steamboat throw-in on the far side. Jackson Scott throws that ball in. It goes back out of bounds. Scott's going to take it a little further down the sideline. Sailors trying to control here and run out the clock with 4:48 left in this second half. Sailors on top, 9-6. Through ball there. Turned away by Steamboat. Perez settles. Now switched. Oh, beautiful ball. Here comes Lopez. Lopez tries to get the volley. Good defensive play there by Palisade. As number 28, Colton Finley, got back there and disrupted that play. So it will be a corner kick for the Steamboat Sailors. Lopez is going to take that one. 4:15 and counting left in this ball game. Sailors up 9-6. Oh, beautiful ball. Settled. Sailors couldn't get the shot off. That was a nice corner.
Come on, guys.
An opportunity there for Quinn Kleins. Bury another goal. Lefty kick by Lopez, settled by Castor, far side of the box, just at the top corner. Now he takes it down the right sideline, and it goes out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick here for the Bulldogs. 3:36 and counting left in this ball game. Sailors on top, 9-6. Bulldogs would not go away, though. I'd like to thank our friends at Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. Member FDIC, they are lending. Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. Go see Skip and the gang for all your building materials at Alpine Lumber. Big booming goal kick here by Ferguson, who, despite letting in 9 goals, has really had a good match. He has been tested. Perez with the ball, dispossesses. Perez working it down the right sideline now. That ball taken away, and here come the Bulldogs back the other way. Shot on Welch. He picks that one up. Charlie rolls it to his left back. Ball shot through there by Reese John. I believe his brother Devin was the injured player on the far side of the field. He had a great contest. Hopefully he is okay. John with the throw in here. Tries to go down the sideline here. That's Zetzman. So he gets tripped up. It'll be a Steamboat free kick with 2 minutes left. Lopez is going to take that. Lopez, a lefty. Let's see if he can put one through here. Sailors can get in double digits. Castor moving up on the line. And here comes the ball. Oh, beautiful. Oh, what a play! A set piece like no other. Lopez sends that ball far post, and the big man Kevin Castor gets his head on it and buries it, and just like that, it's 10-6 with 1:40 left in the contest. Oh, just like Coach drew that up. So the Sailors are going to savor this victory. Again, they've become few and far between, and hopefully they can use this to catapult themselves into a successful second half. Perez to Zetzman. Zetzman back to Perez. Now slides it across field. Settled. And that one dispossessed, and here come the Bulldogs back the other way. 1:10 left in the contest. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Sailors throw. Castor with it. Castor tries to chip it across field. That one taken away by the Bulldogs. Steamboat gets it back quickly, and there's an offsides on the play, so it'll be a Steamboat free kick. We are back live. Steamboat Sailors get a big 10-6 victory here. We apologize. We had a few technical difficulties. But the Steamboat Sailors get their second win of the 2019 campaign. They will be back in action later this week. Keep it locked right here to KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7. A big shout out and thank you to Ella DeWolf for doing a wonderful job on the camera. If you were watching and listening on the World Wide Web on the Steamboat Radio YouTube page. And we're going to put this one in the books and rejoin regularly scheduled programming here on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
KTYV Sports on FM, brought to you by
Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Mountain View Car Wash, Steamboat Ace Hardware, Russell's Auto Salon, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals,
and the Paoli Group with Colorado Group Realty.
Steamboat Sailor Soccer on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com. Snap.
Did you know that Karastan and Mohawk Smart Strand Forever Clean is the only carpet that contains permanent, built-in stain and soil protection that never washes or wears off? This unique combination of built-in, stain resistance, and spill protection also means that Smart Strand carpets remain easy to clean, whether you quickly remove a spill or if that accidental stain dries overnight in the carpet. Visit the Carpet Shop to learn more about the toughest, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. The Carpet Shop, located at 2680 Jacobs Circle, just off of Downhill Drive, or online at steamboatcarpet.com.
Wheels Bike Shop, Northwest Colorado's leader in mountain, gravel, and e-bikes, welcomes in the best riding season with a sale on all Yeti and Norco bikes. Come on down to Wheels for service, rentals, and sales. Get out on a bike this glorious season. Wheels Bike Shop, 9th and Yampa, downtown Steamboat Spring.
Bessonet's happy hour is too good to miss. 30% off all tapas, $4 draft beers, and $6 house wine and margaritas every day from 4 to 5:30. Stick around for dinner and try the paella. Mention this ad and get 20.
Win here.